So good morning, this is Carlos running on the lower trails of Mount Doug, testing out his new Nikon 3700 camera. This little baby has motion stability built in and, believe it or not, wind noise suppression. This is going to be interesting for me as I plan to use this thing for recording audio during my runs. Mind you, it only has, at this quality setting, it only has 8 minutes of video record, but that is all dependent on how big a memory card you have in it. I think I have a 16 in it at the moment, and 8 minutes is quite long enough for video capture. If I want more, I just have to dial back the image quality a little bit. So I'm putting it through its paces. So far I really like it. It's got a way bigger lens than the iPhone. It claims to be a 20 megapixel camera. This is where I took that picture of the mushrooms. They have all passed along in the process, nature's process. I'm glad I took a picture that day. Here we go, heading down towards Mount Douglas Creek, the scenic view of the creek. The creek that is no longer in full surge mode. This is basically the $1 million view from here. And that is the creek bed that they did all the improvements on. I'm going to try the zoom out here again. It just keeps on zooming. Yep, that's about as far as it will go. Zoom back out. Wow. I think I can probably leave it midway like that. So back to my run. Today I'm going to be taking some still shots as well. Maybe even a panorama, just to check the full potential of this little baby. It's so light, it's unbelievably light. 2 kilometers. Hi there. I've seen this little dog before.
Yes, yeah.
He's only got one eye.
Yes, only one. Yeah, didn't open at birth.
Oh,
The
Okay.
vet said it's 1 in 10,000, but she's fine otherwise. But she just didn't open.
So it was like a birth defect.
Yes.
And how's she been?
Good. She's 4 now, so she seems,
Anyway.
Kind of accustomed, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't quite see every, you know what I mean?
Me neither.
Me neither.
Anyway, I'll see you.
See ya. Have a nice run.
Yep. Crossing Ash and the rest of Mount Douglas Creek is down there. Hello. Hi there. Good dogs. Good dogs. So it's always worth complimenting well-behaved dogs. It sure is a learning process for us all. So as I approach the Mount Douglas parking lot bathrooms, I will say goodbye to you all on Saturday. The 21st of November. Bye bye. So this is the back of the Mount Douglas Resort. I think it's called now the Seaview Inn, but I could be wrong. They back, as you can see, right on to the trails here at the back of Mount Doug. This one will take me right around the perimeter fence of Mount Doug, up through the saddle and back via Harvest Lane. I shouldn't hear any more cars now. This will be a good test for the camera's audio pickup. Hopefully it'll get a clear sound without too much wind noise. These pink ribbons denote that you're entering private areas that lead into the back of people's gardens. Yeah, so far so good with this camera. I really like the fact that it is so small and light, mainly because it is all plastic in construction and it doesn't have those heavy AA batteries. I can actually run with this thing in my pocket and it doesn't flap around too much on my lap, so to speak, as I negotiate the running of these trails. So this is what I mean about the perimeter fence. There is a barbed wire fence just along here, and this is somebody's farm. He quite often has sheep in the back here. According to my recorder, I should have about 5 minutes more of video potential on this memory card. Apologies to those people listening to the audio. When I hold a camera in my hand, it's very difficult not to say things like, look at that, and over there, because that is how my mind is working when I'm holding the camera, because I'm looking at the scene through the eye of the camera. But when it comes down to just raw audio, that is of little use to you. But that is probably what I will be doing quite a lot of in Spain, doubling up my audio and my video. The video, if I do get to edit, will be either with or without the complete sound, but the audio will be as much of the recording as I can salvage from the raw video file. It just boils down to see if the audio quality is comparable to the, probably not the voice recorder, but maybe as good as the iPhone for audio capture. What does it say now? It says 3.5 minutes left of video. So I will stop this one now and save the last couple of minutes for when I get up onto the elephant. So those people just asked for directions. And here I am on the Elephant Rock. Yep. This is the back end of the elephant and this big back leg here. And then there is his head and his ear and his eye. You see him, and his trunk goes down that way and his front leg is here. Alright, that is the way up to the summit. I've taken you on that one before in the audio sense, and this is where I have to be a little careful of my footing, because as you can see, it is not runnable unless you happen to be a mountain goat, which I am not, and I am also holding my brand new camera. There's a lot of blowdown, all this kind of stuff, wind damage on the trails. This is Upper Whittaker now. It will eventually stop recording when the memory card is full. So I will take this opportunity to say goodbye to you from Upper Whittaker on Saturday, the 21st of November. Oh, excuse me, that was my porridge. Claims to be recording still. Let's see if I can see the numbers. It's back to 5 minutes again. That's good. I have regained some time. Maybe what it tells you is how much time you can record in one take before it backs it up. I don't know. But it was definitely down to 3 and now it's back up Chapter 5. This is where I found my first bandana, and this is Whitaker Creek. Apologies once again to the audio only people, but there will be links to the video somewhere or other on the internet. See, this never flows as a creek usually, but here you go. Water coming down Whitaker Creek, or Whitaker Trail I should say. Alright, until I get back to you, I shall stop back to video mode. I took a couple of pictures around the saddle there. Just coming around between Little Mount Doug on that side. You see the crest up there, and Big Mount Doug up on that side. Yep, I was going to go to the top of Little Mount Doug, but I can save that for another day. I'm anxious to get back to process this little vignette. I'm turning the camera around towards me because I am running directly into the sun at the moment, as you can probably see on my face. 5K done, 3.2 miles, and I'm coming up to the cave. These are those rocks I was telling you about at the mouth of the cave. Now, it looks to me as if somebody has pulled them out of the cave, but who knows? I certainly wouldn't want to live in there. Anyway, I'm going to run down this beautiful trail here, which will take me out. See, now I have 6 minutes of video. This is good. This bodes well. It means that I could use the camera to record longer audio. And if I really wanted to extract the best parts of the video, I could do that too. But 7 minutes, I've probably got about 12 minutes of video by now, which is a little bit too much of the glory zone. It will take about an hour and a half to upload a video of this length. There is one of my favorite trees. This thing. Excuse the sunlight. But you can see how much bigger it is than all the other trees in this area. Up, up, up. That is one big tree. Because this camera is so light, it is quite easy to keep it steady. The other one, I was always fighting against the weight of the camera. I'm just approaching the main trailhead that leads off in all directions. Halfway up Mount Doug. There's that decorated tree or bush. And this is my glorious run out of the park into the sun. The other camera had an annoying habit of switching off. It used just one button for either video or still shots. Sometimes as I swiveled the camera, as I am now, I would trigger the off. Good dog. And down I go. This has to be one of the finest downhill running sections known to man. I know this guy. I've seen him many, many times. Hi. Just doing a serious workout. Hi. They all are. These are the Vikes. Go Vikes! My friend was leading up the hill. This is where I turn off the main drag and head back towards Harvest Lane. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video, well, this big video really. It'll be a big audio and a choice selection of video. I will have the full video available, but I don't think I'll upload it to the more popular sites or download it because it'll be too long. There will be a trailer for the full video somewhere on my website. Over the tree, a little tree stump there, a branch across the road. It's like a hurdle I have to get over every time I come this way. Down I go back into civilization. So at this 720 quality, it looks as if I have almost unlimited space on my memory card. Hello. It's good to know. But probably only in small chunks, which is okay. I can live with that. As I turn down towards Harvest Lane.